Here is that what Chris Watts is saying in this affidavit, it is very different from what he told our own Thomas Hoppo just last week.
Shanann, Bella, Celeste, if you're out there, just come back. Like, if somebody has her, just please bring her back. I need to see everybody. I need to see everybody again. This house is not complete without anybody here. Please bring her back.
So the question being asked now is what we can expect from Watts' defense team.
Denver 7's Chase Larson's live tonight, and you talked with legal experts about that today.
Yeah, and here's what they told us. They say that defending a suspect who police say has confessed is not impossible, because what will be at issue here is whether Watts had time to think about what he was allegedly doing.
I just want them back. I just want them to come back.
It is fair to say that no defense lawyer wants his client talking to us, the media, or police. But David Beller of Recht Kornfeld says when a suspect confesses to detectives, defense attorneys will first check to see if the confession was legal.
If he wasn't in custody, he wasn't required to have been read his rights. At the same time, if he was read his rights and he was in custody, then it's probably a legally obtained confession.
But confession alone is not enough, Beller says. He is not part of Watts' defense.
We know if the confession is real, who committed certain acts. What we don't know is the why.
That's important if a jury or a judge is asked to decide whether Watts committed first or second-degree murder.
First-degree murder is knowingly or intentionally and after deliberation, after some passage of time. Second-degree murder is a sudden heat of passion. Some emotion took over and an individual committed a crime without having had a moment to think about what was occurring. So what somebody is thinking when they commit a crime is just as important to proving them guilty as what they physically did.
When it comes to possible punishments, the DA told me last week that the decision on the death penalty is still a long ways off. Beller says don't count on the DA asking for the death penalty. Only 3 people are on death row in Colorado right now.
It's extraordinarily unusual and rare that a prosecutor would bring death charges for several reasons. One, it's extraordinarily expensive to the public. And number 2, the public just doesn't really have the appetite for it anymore.
Now, Watts is being represented by the Public Defender's Office. The attorney that we just heard from there says Colorado is known for having some of the best defenders in the country.
Wow, we will be watching for sure. Thank you, Jace.
All right, and our coverage of this